こんにちは、いくこです。この本です、前回の本ですけれども、これの続きを読みたいと思います。ではご覧ください。
We get touch with it. This way organizing, right? That's a very complicated. Have I? After all, I haven't done anything, have I? Okay, no,
you haven't.
Okay. No, you haven't done anything. He agreed to. Curtly. He agreed
Short,
curtly.
sharp, yes.
Short, sharp.
Yeah.
He agreed curtly. Perhaps that's just it. I've moved on, and you haven't. Other women have families and careers and interests. Perhaps now you've turned 40. It's time you got out there in the real world. That's written. I'd been cocooned for the 23 years of my married life, and now suddenly I was to be ripped from my chrysalis and told to make like a butterfly. Told like a butterfly?
Yes.
He rose from the table. I'll bring you from Saudi once you've had time to think it over. Questions were already beginning to bubble scumily to the surface, like when did he see this solicitor? How long had he been planning this? What does he mean he'll give the maintenance? Was there some other women behind this? Who on earth would want him? Hurry up and get the car out, snapped Alien's nation in a reasonable impersonation of my husband. While I get my bags. What? I've got a plane to catch. It's time to go. It suddenly was. I went into the conservatory, locking the door carefully behind me, although it was so tiny. Once I was in the middle, where my easel and table were, you couldn't see me for jungle plants. Palms, bamboo, and bananas, and a fig tree in a big pot. Dense foliage.
Did you say fake tree?
Fig tree.
Fig tree.
Fig tree in a big pot. Dense foliage and warm foliage. Dense foliage and warm, slightly steamy air. Matt banged on the glass a few times like a deranged
means mad.
Deranged moth, shouting, but I disconnected, picking up a brush and carrying on, painting the tiny, naked, cowering figure at the heart of the rampant forest. It looked like a Steve, that handsome young gardener at the park, and something threatening was definitely lurking in the undergrowth.
Do you know what undergrowth is?
Undergrowth. No?
That's
Undergrowth?
Yes, under there, that stuff all there is undergrowth.
That's also
Yes,
undergrowth.
yes.
Okay.
ですね、undergrowth。ですね、私たちの今いるところの右側、周りにある、ああいう草ですね、草とか落ち葉とか、そういうものです。木と木の間にある、そういうものですね。それは、土の栄養になるものですね。で、今すごい風が吹いてまして、今すごい私も気になってるんですけど、私の髪がちょっと顔の前に垂れてまして、申し訳ございません。全然読むのに集中してて、全然気がついていません。なのでご了承ください。
So different looking in the undergrowth. Probably me. I often had lustful thoughts about him. When I went there to sketch in the greenhouse, but in reality there was not enough cover to drag him behind, even were he willing. And it was one of those ironic facts that as you age you lust after fewer and fewer men, and those are the very ones who wouldn't look twice at you. When my last birthday date stamped me 40, I knew the writing was on the wall. I really should have sown my wild oats. Oats?
Yes. It's like
Wild
an
oats.
expression.
This expression.
Your wild oats is a young man should use his wild oats. It's like you're saying he's got to have freedom and sex, and it's all wild oats before he gets married and settles down. So you sow your wild oats.
Right.
これはフレーズというか、そういう、なんていうんですかね、よく使われる言葉なんですけれども、sow your wild oats、特にですね、若い男性ですけれども、結婚するまでに、いろいろこう遊びましょうっていうような感じですね。遊ぶっていうか、いろんな人とセックスをすると。そういうことです。この本の場合はですね、彼女が言ってるんですね。早くに結婚したんで、結局今離婚で、40歳で離婚っていうふうになってるんですけれども、なので若い時にもっといろんなことをしておくべきだったっていうような、そういうちょっとした後悔ですね。そういうことを表しています。
I really should have sown my wild oats before I got married. Because I feared it was now too late. 40 is not too late.
No, not now. 40 is the new 50.
今言ってるのは、40歳はそんなこの本ではもう40歳だから私はもうダメだわみたいな、そんなことできないわって言ってるんですけど、今の世の中40歳はものすごい若いですから、全然 OK ですね。
As a neighbor.
Yes, they're usually up. They're not usually down here.
So
But I hope he's just getting nuts and not building a house.
do they have many trees? The almond trees?
It's the
there?
same sort of finca with the almond trees, but it goes up and over, and so luckily they seem to go more over that way. But I don't know who they are, or they never come down to here. But I'm keeping all these trees here now to keep it private as possible.
Right.
But he keeps cutting his down.
Mm.
ですね、ここら辺はアーモンドの木がたくさんあるんですね。 なので私たちが今座ってるところは、隣の、土地と、結構近くでなんか音がしたんですね。なのでアーモンドを取りに来たのかなっていうふうに言ってます。アーモンドだったらいいけど、なんか物を小さな小屋とか建てられたら嫌だなみたいな、そんな感じですね。
Okay, so where is it? Too late. Okay, sometimes one more page. Sometimes too, I wonder. Sometimes too, I wonder if my body wouldn't have rejected my
As well as. To means with double O means as well as.
as well. So sometimes,
Sometimes as well as.
sometimes as well as. Sometimes too, I wondered if my body wouldn't have rejected my pregnancies if they hadn't been fathered by mud. Now I knew he was an alien. Perhaps, I thought, our genes were incompatible.
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 間違えました。これですね。incompatible.
Late for that as well. Much later, I resurfaced.
Come up means you
Resurfaced. Much later, resurfaced to the sound of the familiar loud thud and yelp as Flossie, my spaniel,
a dog,
attempted to walk through the glass door again. But at least if she'd come out of hiding, it meant Matt had finally gone. Flossie was not big on brains, but she had grasped that Matt hated her, and it was grasped.
今ですね、私が発音が grasp って言ったんですけど、grasp です。
Or you grasp something. You're telling me something, and I go, "Oh, that's it," and that means you've grasped it. You've figured out what it was.
Oh, but she had grasped that Matt hated her. No, Flossie was not big on brains. Flossie was not big on brains, but she had grasped that Matt hated her, and it was safest to keep out of his way. Of course, she forgot sometimes, especially when overcome by greed, like the previous morning, when she was drooling over his feet at breakfast.
Drooling.
Drooling.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. When she
ですね、この D と R がひっついたとですね、この間にですね、母音は入っていませんので、drooling って、do って言ったらダメですね。drooling。この D と R の間は、母音は入らないです。drooling は犬がですね、よだれをこう垂らす、ああいう状態ですね。人間もそうですけども、こうよだれを垂らすっていうことです。
drooling is my dog drool boxer. When she was drooling over his feet at breakfast, and he kicked her when he thought I wasn't looking. She's not a nice man. Afterwards, I went up to the bathroom and gave all my big silver rings vigorous.
You know what vigorous means?
Vigorous is a lot, no, the heart.
You're cleaning it really hard. Really hard. Vigorously.
Vigorous. So, okay, afterward, I went up to the bathroom and gave all my big silver rings a vigorous cleaning with his toothbrush and a bit of powdered floor cleaner. The rings came up a treat street, and I expected his teeth would too. Flossie now sat in the dining room outside the conservatory door, looking dazed, though this is not unusual. She wagged her tail happily when she saw me coming. The breakfast debris still littered the table, and the alien nation had left a note pinned down by the teapot that said he'd had to call a taxi, and if he missed the connection, it was my fault. There was also a name and address of the solicitor who'd explain everything to me. I wished someone would. Why did I never seem to grasp anything until a couple of years after it had happened? I never knew where I was going, only where I'd been. As Joni Mitchell says, as Joni Mitchell says, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. I only knew what I had to start with. Or did I only...
ですね、今のなんかですね、ジョニー・ミッチェル、この人のは60年代で有名になった方ですけれども、から有名なんですけれども、カナダの女性の歌手で、その人の歌で、Big Yellow Taxi っていうのがあります。ここにこの言葉が出てくるんですね。You don't know what you've got until it's gone. なので、本とかそういうのを読むとですね、そういうふうないろんなそういうこういう、歌詞とかも出てきますので、そういう有名な歌手の人とか知ってると、分かりやすいですね。ですね、YouTube で、検索すると歌出てきますので聞いてみてください。
Know what I thought I had to start with, or did I have what I thought I had, but I had somehow swapped it for an alien. Could living with me for so long have turned him into an alien? He was right about one thing. He'd changed, but I didn't think I had very much. Clearly that was my mistake. I took stock of my innermost feelings and discovered there weren't any. I was a blown egg, all shell. Blown egg. I was a blown egg. Blown egg.
It means it's a bad egg.
That means bad egg. I was a blown egg. All
ですね、I was a blown egg っていうことは悪い、腐った、卵っていうような感じですね。blown は blow の、過去分詞なので、こう破裂するっていうか、こうそういう破裂、飛んでいくみたいなのですね。ですけれども、a blown egg というと、悪い bad egg とニキは言っています。
and void. You might have heard the sea if you'd put your ear to me, but that was about it.
But that was about it. You might have heard the sea if you put your ear to me, but that was about it.
clever about it.
Is he really an alien? Or is she meaning...
I think she just changed to he's
Yeah.
alien.
Right.
Yeah. So this is chapter 1.
Yes.
Is it a good story of the...
Yes, I realise she's from up north, and some of her things are I don't know. You know, it's a sort of up north sense of humour.
Okay, right.
That is kind of slightly different, but it's a book. It's a
good book.
Yes. The only thing I'd say, it's sort of, because it's up north and that sort of humour. I mean, it's whether you can go along with it or not, or whether it just doesn't mean anything to you.
For me, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, unless I just checked in the internet. Too now it's every expression coming out. So if I Google it, probably.
All
But
right.
if I don't just didn't click it, that's a joke or whatever. I just thought, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
they've got quite a lot of longish words. It isn't easy reading because it's lay awake all night with the mind doing handstand the wheel. Yeah, I think it's quite a good. It's quite a good story actually.
Okay, so I'm just next week I'm not doing the same books all the time, but okay, so I'll start reading. Yeah.
Do you want to do some more?
Today is probably, is it what time now? So about nearly 1 hour, I guess. 1 hour?
One? No.
We did quite nearly 2 o'clock. 1:53 now.
Oh, up to you. Do you want to do a bit more?
So in that case, probably.
ですね、ここで終わりたいと思いますけれども、ニキは、この本は Up North の人が書いてる。Up North、イギリスの上の方ですね。なので、そのセンスオフヒューマーが自分がちょっとわからないところがあると。まず地域によっていろいろ違うということですね。なので、私にはどうかって聞かれたんですけれども、そのセンスオフヒューマーとかジョークとかですね、ああいうのは非常にやっぱり、理解するのが難しいですね。でも今インターネットがあるので、わからないところっていうのを Google にとか検索にかけると、その説明が案外出てきたりするんですね。なのでそれで、確かめたりします。本当になんですか、センスオブヒューマー、ジョークっていうのは国によって違いますので、同じ英語圏でもやっぱりアメリカの方と、イギリスも違うし、オーストラリアも違うし、イギリスの中でも違うということですね。なので、でもこういう本を読むっていうのはそういうのが知ることができますので、やっぱり英語の本を読むのはいいことだなって思います。ということで、この本チャプターワンチャプター、最初のチャプターなんですけども、読みました。でそれを終わりたいと思います。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。So see you in the next video. Bye!